Hi everyone. In this video, I wanted to show an option for stabilizing the sides when I place a quilt on the Cutie frame. Now, this is my Cutie frame and you can see my machine sitting there um, on the thing. So my Juki that's my sewing machine, but my Janome out here is the one that I use on my Cutie frame. It does have an 11.5-inch throat space, which gives me around 8 inches or so, 8.5 inches of quilting area out here. So it's a pretty decent space. So what I wanted to show you really was stabilizing these sides. Now you get bungee cords, and this is something that I got from Harbor Freight or Amazon. You get them at both places. And these are clips that I use for tarps, which I use for holding big tarps together. But you can use these to uh, you know, hold the side of your quilts. And then I have these mini bungee cords, which are like, I think, 10 inches long. These two I got from Harbor Freight. And I'll put the links of these things in the video. And you can stabilize them this way. Oops. See, I had not clipped that properly. So, um, which is the reason I'm going to talk about. I have another option. So stay tuned. But you take the bungee cord and I can twist it around on the sidebar here and clip this up so that this stabilizes this area pretty well. The thing is, I still always found a little bit of, slack out here. And when I was on the edge of my quilting, it really didn't stabilize it well. So I have another option. So let's get these out of the way. This is another fairly cheap option, actually pretty cheap. I got these U-shaped clear mounting channels. Let's see if you can see it in the video clearly. So they come like 72 inches long. I got these from Home Depot, and they are used for mounting rope lights. So they have like a red sticker here which you just peel off and you can stick onto your wall and put your rope lights in there. But instead, I'm going to use this for stabilizing the sides. And it's very much similar to the red snappers you must have seen in like the bigger quilts, the long arm setups where they use red snappers. It's kind of looking to mimic that. So I take that, and the other thing I've used with that is this tubing, which is it comes in 10 feet or 20 feet long lengths, and you don't need much of it. But the outer diameter of this one is 3/8 of an inch. So that's the one which fits. And when you're at at your home improvement store, make sure that it fits in snugly inside your channel. That's what we want. And that's what we are going to use for securing the side of the quilt. So what I did was I took this, measured how much of my side needs to be stabilized out here. Now that depends on your throat of your machine and how far out you put your quilt out. So you can see in mine, you know, it's out there. But so I have a total of like around 12 inches of space out here. So it's around 14 inches, but I cut this 12 inches. I don't want these to go to the very edge. So I took this, and you can cut this with anything really. It cuts pretty easily. So here I've cut a 12-inch piece, which will fit around here. And I've also taken the tubing, and I've cut that slightly longer than that. So, it would be easy to pull out and stuff. So again, take that. Now, in order to stabilize it, I have my batting out here, and then this is my quilt top. And I just place this underneath where I would trap some of the batting as well as the backing. And I can take this, and it has a very low profile, which is what I like. And I can just take this and I can squish it inside. There we go. So this is going to hold that in place. And the clips that I'd shown you earlier, they did not stabilize it. This is quite thick, so they wouldn't fit. But I found these, binder clips, which actually work pretty well. So I can take this, attach this on these two sides, and then just go ahead and stabilizers. Now with this, I found that the entire edge gets stabilized much better, and it's much more easier for me to quilt right along the edge. I don't get that wobble at all. So give this a try if you're having trouble with, your sides not being stable when you're quilting, especially when you're quilting along the edges. You can try something out. It doesn't cost too much. I think the 72-inch U-shaped tubing was like for $5. This tubing was for another $5 or $6. So it's, $10, and clips and stuff you might already have at home. So hope this helps, and you give this a try. Thank you, everyone. Bye.